Have you ever tried adding okra to your egusi soup? See, ignore our noodle loving Gen Z, because if we judge them, we will feed them noodles for 30 days straight.
I like the sweetness the okra adds to the egusi. It's something.
I will talk, but let me eat.
Apart from the pomo, which I'll be adding later because it's soft pomo, I'll be cooking my shaki, my beef, the tripe, the fowl, the intestine. Be cooking them here first. Onions, salt, seasoning. Stir on it and make sure the salt and the seasoning coats the meat very well, because we're not going to be adding water. By now, if you follow me, you know that's how I cook meat. It has to cook in its own water first before I add any meat to cook it through or soften it. All right, I'll cover to cook. And here is my egusi seeds, melon seeds. I told people about washing their egusi the other day, and I still had some people saying, oh, they don't do it. Please do. Even if you want to blend it dry, you can wash. Like this one was washed, dried before we are blending it now. But I'm going to blend it with water. So even if you want to blend it dry, you can wash it, dry it, take it to your market or your way to the market and use their grinder. Because a lot of people, you don't know who touched the egusi. The person might be peeling the egusi and use his hand to clean his kata and continue cleaning, peeling the egusi. So that's the reason why you have to rinse it. Rinse it out. All right, so I have egusi there. I'll be using 1.5 bulb of onions, pepper according to your taste, some water. All right, so this is ready, and I'll just put it in warm palm oil or slightly heated palm oil. Salt, my blended egusi with the pepper and onions. So I'll cover it to fry for about 6 to 7, but just be watching it. Make sure it doesn't burn. I'll come turn it from time to time. But let it fry for at least 3 minutes or 4 first. The meat is ready, so I'm going to add the pomo now. So you can just cook in the stock as well. I'll also be adding the stockfish to that stock. At this point, I'm going to add our Tasty Tom tomato mix. Yes, Tasty Tom tomato mix contains vitamin A, D, E, and K. I'll be using 1 sachet of the Tasty Tom tomato mix. What does it do to your egusi? It gives it beautiful color, beautiful taste, and of course the added vitamins you'll be getting from the Tasty Tom tomato mix. It also contains fiber. Stir on it. Cover and allow it cook for a few more minutes. So I'll be adding some dried fish. Then the meat stock with the pomo and the stockfish. Now that my pot is full, I may not have chance to put the okra, so I'll transfer it into a bigger pot. I'll add the dried prawns. I have small dried prawns today. I have the blended crayfish. I'll just add that to it. And I'll add a little bit of water for it to cook for about 3 minutes while I use the time to cut the okra. The okra has been cleaned, and now we're going to just slice it like so. The thing is, you can also add vegetable to this egusi if you want, but today I just want the okra to be like the garnishing, because it's my first time, so I don't want to overdo it. Some of my crew members say They enjoy it a lot. It's their delicacy. So I'm hoping I enjoy it like they do. This is all the okra I would like to use. Now you can use according to your preference, all right? The only thing is the okra shouldn't overpower the egusi, just like my crew members told me. All right, so at this point, I'm just going to stir on this. Then I'll add the okra. Once I add the okra, to cook for another 2 minutes and it's ready, or 3. You can add any other vegetable if you want, but I think I just want okra. I want to try it out without the vegetable. And yes, you can cut your okra anyhow you want. But like I said, this is my first time, so I'm trying to just make sure that it's something I'm going to like. Yeah, that's why I have decided to cut it like this. All right, guys, so this is our egusi okra soup. As you can see, the viscosity is not much. It's actually there. I can see the draw, but not too draw like that. Then I noticed that the soup kind of thickens. Immediately I added the okra, so it's thicker. You may want to add some water. I think it's kind of thick. So I'll add a little bit of water. Very little, because it's just my crew members that are cooking this soup today. It's supposed to be thick. No, the thickness is okay. Let's see. Oh, let's see. So, but it's really thick now after adding it. Now, should I cover it or open it? Because when you are cooking okra, for that viscosity, you need to leave it open. Does this egusi require opening or closing? Any? Okay, I'll close. Have you ever tried egusi and okra soup together before?
Never.
This is the first time?
Yep.
So it's good it's the first time for 2 of us. So let us eat it and decide if it's something we want to keep doing or not. Even if some of the people looking at us from behind the camera, they said it's one of their favorite things. Yeah, so let's try. I actually do love it though. Like, I like the sweetness the okra adds to the egusi. Like, it's sweet. You know, it's a... Okay, let me allow you to talk. But this is actually very good. It's something...
I will talk, but let me eat.
Okay. This is very good.
As I'm eating this, I'm thinking of really, really crazy things in my mind.
Like?
Because my sister is allergic to okra. So I feel like if I'm ever going to want to pay her back for doing something, I would do
See all
it
these
with
Gen
this.
Z people. You see all these Gen Z people. Like, you make it and she cannot eat it.
Yes, exactly.
This is
But this
actually
is
good.
nice. Oh my god.
I think with this egusi, that's when you actually realize that okra is sweet in terms of taste. On its own, you might not know, but this kind of just highlights that sweetness of okra.
But they collab well.
Well, very well.
10 out of 10.
Thank you. Jose, as much as we're talking about the okra and the sweetness of the soup, Tasty Tom tomato makes it a whole lot of magic in it. That lushness, that sweet taste plus the nutrients we're getting is from your Tasty Tom tomato mix. From Tasty Tom, because you must learn how to cook. You must cook. This is yours.
Thank you so much.
You are very welcome.
Thank you very much, Tasty Tom.
If you like this video, please give me a thumb up, share and comment. If you have not subscribed to my YouTube channel, do click on the subscribe button and notification bell to enjoy more of my recipes.